Deception makes God angry and tortures a narcissist to death. His final deception. Many agree that narcissists inherently lean towards deception, a consistent pattern that permeates their relationships. This deceptive behavior isn't a singular incident, but a constant trait present since the beginning of their connections with others. The public image they present is nothing but a carefully crafted illusion designed to catch you off guard and evoke your affection. Throughout the entire relationship, a series of falsehoods has been fed to you. Today, our focus is on the narcissist's ultimate deceit, an act of desperation aimed at hindering your progress and preventing you from embracing the happiness they acknowledge you can achieve. This happiness, defined by genuine joy and mutually beneficial relationships, is something they admit they will never experience. This video is crucial for those seeking insight into the final deception, and more importantly, for those determined to avoid falling victim to its manipulative tactics. Through my coaching experiences, I've encountered individuals who have suffered at the hands of narcissists or toxic personalities. A common thread in these interactions is that people establish boundaries once they discern the true nature of the narcissist and decide to break free from such harmful relationships. Establishing these boundaries might signal the end of a relationship or act as a method to slow down its pace. Nevertheless, they unmistakably convey to the narcissist that there's a line that should no longer be crossed. A viewer once shared an audio recording of a conversation with a female narcissist, during which he clearly set a limit. While not necessarily ending the relationship, he made it clear that he needed space and a distinct boundary between them. Reaching a point in life where one feels compelled to set a boundary brings a profound sense of relief and satisfaction. This action signifies self-love and respect, sending a powerful message to oneself and the world that these boundaries are non-negotiable. It demonstrates a refusal to tolerate cruel behavior and a determination to prevent its recurrence, asserting the right to be treated with honor and respect. Taking steps to safeguard mental health through self-love fosters a positive self-perception. However, the narcissist's response to this increased assertiveness can undermine this newfound sense of power. While setting a boundary usually anticipates the other person, presumed to care about you, accepting your choice, the narcissist's reaction defies expectations. Instead of respecting the decision, they abruptly cut off all contact without warning. Following their sudden disappearance, they quickly enter into another significant relationship, often within a few hours. As you grapple with the emotional aftermath of establishing boundaries, slowing down, or potentially ending the relationship, the narcissist seems to have effortlessly moved on, making it appear as if you were never a significant part of their life. Witnessing the narcissist's quick and seemingly joyful transition can be profoundly painful. This phase introduces what I term the last lies, marking the narcissist's final attempt to manipulate your emotions and thoughts, with the aim of convincing you that you did something wrong. The narcissist's rapid and apparently contented progression may prompt you to question your decisions, sowing doubts about setting limits or ending the connection. This is precisely what the narcissist wants. They aim to make you second-guess yourself and believe you made a mistake. This constitutes their ultimate deception, the final effort to maintain control and deceive you, even after the relationship has concluded. Navigating the intricate realm of relationships becomes even more challenging when entangled with a narcissist. Individuals who successfully extricate themselves from such toxic relationships often express relief and pride. They share sentiments like, "Ending the relationship made me feel strong. I was genuinely proud and happy." However, this sense of triumph is often short-lived due to the subsequent actions of the narcissist's ego. Narcissists possess the remarkable ability to swiftly erase your presence from their lives, leaving you with a shattered sense of newfound confidence. As individuals share their confusion and pain with me, describing the feeling of being non-existent to the narcissist, I often emphasize, it's as if you never existed to them. The seamless manner in which the narcissist moves on can instigate doubt in the choices made, creating an unsettling sensation akin to the ground giving way beneath one's feet. Contemplating the end of a detrimental relationship that impacts your mental well-being. Be aware that narcissists tend to exhibit similar behavior. The rapidity with which they transition may leave you questioning whether you held any significance in their life. Not only do they move on swiftly, but they also make sure that everyone is aware of their newfound happiness. By sharing pictures with their proclaimed love of their life, the narcissist broadcasts an image of bliss. This public display of happiness may induce unsettling thoughts, prompting you to question, what's the problem with me? They seem so content with their new partner. Could it have been my fault? Falling prey to this perilous line of thinking is part of the narcissist's final deception. Entertaining these doubts and attempting to re-enter the narcissist's manipulated world only plays into their hands. Their desire for this isn't fueled by a longing for your presence, but rather a wish to retaliate for your decision to leave them. Establishing boundaries, liberating yourself from the narcissist, and subsequently questioning your decision form a familiar and challenging cycle. It brings to mind a commercial featuring an elderly woman reminiscent of the Titanic. Standing on the boat's edge, she tosses her invaluable necklace into the water, only to jump in after it. This mirrors the way many individuals respond to toxic relationships. Despite summoning the courage to depart, the manipulative nature of the narcissist often prompts regret and a desire to return. At times, you may feel discarded and forgotten, particularly when the narcissist showcases a seemingly perfect life with someone else. To maintain resilience during these moments of public displays of happiness, consider the following. First and foremost, remember, the narcissist is fixated on appearances. The connection you had with them may not have been genuine, and rest assured, their new relationship follows the same pattern. Their primary objective is to convince you of the authenticity of their newfound happiness. This illusion serves a dual purpose. It allows them to derive selfish pleasure from a new partner who hasn't yet witnessed their true nature, and perpetuates their satisfaction at the expense of your pain. Witnessing your distress reinforces their perception of desirability, with thoughts like, "See how much they long to be with me again. I must be truly remarkable if they still want me, even while I'm with someone else." It's crucial to recognize that this narrative is entirely fabricated. In the second scenario, it might seem like you've been wiped from the narcissist's life. It's crucial to keep in mind that this doesn't reflect on your inherent value. The narcissist's behavior, where they act as if you never existed, is more about their inability to cope with rejection than any reflection of your worth. The narcissist cannot tolerate the idea that someone might perceive them as lacking or not good enough. Their refusal to acknowledge their shortcomings comes from the discomfort of having someone who was courageous enough to walk away. Similar to children covering their eyes and thinking they disappear, narcissists choose avoidance. It's not that you lack worth, it's that the idea of you rejecting them contradicts their inflated self-perception. Narcissists often resort to childish and irrational actions to maintain their false facade, believing that by denying your existence, they can deceive both themselves and others into thinking no one could consider them less significant than you. This denial serves as a coping mechanism for their distorted self-view. Thirdly, it becomes apparent that toxic individuals lack empathy in their interactions with others. Empathy is a crucial element of human connection, enabling us to understand and share the feelings of those around us on a deep emotional level. It allows us to be mindful of others' desires, emotions, and experiences, preventing us from causing unnecessary harm or distress. While empathy is a characteristic many people possess, narcissists lack this trait. They find it challenging to grasp others' emotions, step into their perspectives, or genuinely experience what others are feeling. The well-documented absence of empathy in narcissistic personalities serves as a stark revelation, illustrating their emotional disconnect from others. Acknowledging that a narcissist doesn't care about others doesn't erase the pain, anger, or sense of betrayal caused by their actions. However, this awareness provides valuable context to understand the motivations behind the narcissist's behavior. Resisting the impulse to rescue or rehabilitate them is crucial to avoiding entanglement in their web of deceit and manipulation. When an individual decides to terminate a relationship with a narcissist, the narcissist rarely accepts or comprehends this choice. Instead, they often react with anger and hurt, seeking retaliation against the person who had the courage to leave them. Their motivation for attempting to win the person back is not grounded in love or remorse, but rather in the desire to cause additional pain. The narcissist may exploit the individual, draining them of their strength and vitality, only to discard them when they are no longer useful. Comparing the narcissist's ex-partner to an old piece of gum underscores the narcissist's heartlessness, treating them as expendable. This behavior exposes the narcissist's lack of empathy and disregard for others. Nevertheless, it's crucial to understand that you are not comparable to an old piece of gum. You deserve respect and kindness, because you are an individual with inherent worth and value. Facing the narcissist's rejection and disregard can be deeply painful, especially when they act as if your existence and shared past are inconsequential. However, it's essential to internalize that their actions reflect who they are, not your intrinsic value. Their behavior highlights their inability to genuinely care about others and form meaningful connections, but it doesn't diminish your inherent worth. In summary, preserving your mental well-being necessitates a thorough understanding of how narcissists manipulate individuals. To protect yourself, it's essential to recognize their final attempt to sow doubt in your decisions and entangle you once again in their manipulative schemes. Remember that their swift transition to a new relationship is merely a facade, a carefully crafted illusion designed to project happiness. Resist the temptation to question your self-worth or second-guess your choices. You are not on the path to healing alone. Strengthen your resolve, set boundaries, and acknowledge the narcissist's lack of empathy to pave the way for a healthier and happier future. Thank you for watching this video. If the insights shared resonate with your own experiences, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who may benefit, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. With your support, we can reach individuals facing similar challenges, fostering a community where understanding and mutual support thrive.